Welcome back. For the past 4 years, we've all seen what Mack Brown can do on the gridiron. Now, Kelsey Epperson caught up with one of his professors to see how he excels in the classroom as well. Here's more.
Not only does Baker University football star Mack Brown rack in the recognition on the football field, but he also highly excels in the classroom. The all-conference quarterback, who has nearly taken over every Baker passing category in the records book, recently received the Kansas Association of Health, Physical Education, Recreation, and Dance Major of the Year. Brown was one of 6 total students from all institutions in the state of Kansas who was awarded this honor.
I was very excited to get the award. It means a lot to me to be recognized in the classroom too. We've done a lot of great things on the football field as a team, but to be recognized in the classroom too means a lot.
Brown was nominated by faculty members in his major, Physical Education and Health. Mark Stutz, chair of the Department of Health, Sport, and Human Performance, says Brown was automatically up for nomination of the award because he was named Major of the Year for his department at Baker last spring.
What we do to nominate our KFOR Major of the Year is we take that student who is our department Major of the Year. So in April, March, April, when we go through that process of nominating, then whoever's chosen as the Major of the Year automatically then knows that they'll be nominated and forwarded to the Kansas Association for that award.
Brown is a secondary education and PE and health major with a minor in psychology. He says he wants to teach and coach football, either high school or at the collegiate level, after graduation in May. Brown says he is fortunate for the award and credits Dr. Stutz and the whole department.
The program has definitely been a very big help for me. The classes that I've taken have allowed me to learn a lot more about physical education and the health field, and I owe it to all the professors in that program.
The Major of the Year award was presented at the KAHPERD Awards Banquet on October 29th. However, due to Brown's football obligations, he was unable to attend.
Unfortunately, Mack was unable to come because of his commitments with football, so I was more than happy to accept the award on his behalf. But they come to the banquet. They are singled out as far as there's a biography read about them, so people know more about them. They come forward and get their award. It's a very nice plaque that they're given as KFOR Major of the Year, and then they get to meet the president of KFOR to get their award. And it's a pretty big honor, and Baker has had a Major of the Year for the last several years, even before my time coming to Baker.
Stutz says in the past, when students haven't been able to make it, he likes to make a big deal of the honor by surprising students in the classroom. In Brown's case, Stutz arranged a surprise visit to football practice last week in front of the entire team.
He was very surprised, as were the players, and it was neat to see them respond to him and that he got the award. It was neat because it's an academic award for the most part, and so it just shows Mack is a leader not just on the field but in the classroom.
Brown's Major of the Year honor was selected by a KAHPERD committee. This has been Kelsey Epperson, KNBU-TV.
Thanks, Kelsey, and congrats to you, Mack, for a fine 4 years here at Baker. We're going to go ahead and take another quick commercial break, but sports is up next. Make sure you stay tuned.
Welcome back to Orangeline. Let's now go to Chris Smith in the locker room with the Baker Athletics update.
Hello and welcome to the sports segment of Orangeline. I'm Chris Smith here in Collins Center where the Baker University Wildcat Wrestlers just defeated Concordia College 37-6. Tremendous result here at home. This is their last of this early winter season before we come back for break, but their last home duel. But what a fantastic performance. I know Jimmy May is real pleased with his recruiting class and all these newcomers. It's just been an awesome start to the program, so congratulations to all the wrestlers. Another congratulations is due so far in an early season to Susan Decker and Rick Weaver for their seasons. Both men's and women's basketball teams are 3-2 and coming off victories over Ottawa University. Rick Weaver always wants to beat those crosstown foes. Same with Susan Decker. On the women's side, the women's won 73-60, so a nice 13-point victory. They rebounded from an 0-2 start to the season after they played a couple of nationally ranked opponents. Emily Gibson with another big game. She turned in a double-double just 2 games ago, so Washburn transfer paying off early. And on the men's side, Malcolm Greer earning a double-double of his own against the Braves. So fantastic performances by both of the teams on the hard court. Moving on to some Baker soccer and Baker football. Unfortunately, all three of those teams have concluded their seasons without a playoff appearance. I know head coach Nate Hauser and Coach Grossner are also quite disappointed with the fact that they didn't make the playoffs. However, still tremendous seasons to write home about. Baker men's football winning 7 of its last 8, so congratulations to them. They are coming off a fresh victory this past weekend on Senior Day, a big victory. Mack Brown playing extremely well, same as Brad Fawcett against Central Methodist. Your final score there was 33-7. Some stats for you. Richie Bryant, 35 rushing attempts for 144 yards. Mack Brown threw 3 touchdowns on the evening, 2 of them going to fellow senior teammate Brad Fawcett. So congratulations to all the seniors all the way through. Defensively, Andrew Patch had another heck of a game. He ended up in the top 10 in sacks in the entire NAI on the season, so what a way for him to go out. Congratulations to the Baker football team. On the soccer side, I know it was a bit disappointing this season. Both teams had high hopes to make the national playoffs as the men did last season, but that just didn't happen. Men's ended up 4th in the HAC. The women's much more impressive, 2nd in the HAC. So congratulations to the women's soccer team. They fell short at Graceland in the HAC championship, 2-0. But nevertheless, this is one that's going to put the Baker women's soccer program on the map nationally, and hopefully they'll receive some love from the voters next year in the preseason as they return almost all of their starters. Another team that's returning an awful lot, the volleyball squad. Yes, they were knocked out last week in the HAC quarterfinals. I know a giant disappointment to them as they lost that game to Evangel, but nevertheless, they had a fantastic season, a record-breaking season at that. 33-4 was their final. So congratulations to the Baker volleyball team. They're also enjoying a lot of people coming back. Brooke Allen, Brooke Pryor. I know Brooke Pryor's just recently been named HAC Player of the Year, so congratulations to her. Overall, a tremendous fall sports season. Want to extend our congratulations to all the fall sports teams, and we'll see you next year. For now, back to the studio.
Thanks for sports, Chris.
Yeah, it was a fun year.
It's been a big semester for us. I feel like we've all done our fair share of work, except Jessica.
Wow, thanks, guys.
We don't mean that.
No.
She's been great. And thanks again to Joe Watson for all you've done for us. We really appreciate it. We'll miss you guys.
That wraps up the last semester's episode of Orange Line. I'm Jessica Mulvaney.
I'm Chris Smith.
I'm Alex Scove.
Thanks for watching.
Hello, welcome to Orangeline. I'm Droopy the dog. Up first we have our H1N1 shots. Swine flu makes me droopy. Thank you for that, Rena. I hope you didn't inject yourself. Chris Smith went to the university gala. Apparently lots of money was raised for scholarships. That does not make me droopy. You know what does make me droopy? Jessica Mulvaney staring at me while I do droopy. That makes me droopy. What's wrong, Jessica? You having a bad day? Hi, Scove. Up next, we're going to kick it to Mack Brown. He's the all-time leading quarterbacking passer at Baker University. Kelsey Epperson has more. Hi, Joe Watson. TV does not make me droopy, but do you know what does? Finals. Why do you give them? That makes me droopy.
I'm listening.